Just topics don't look like.
Hey everyone, just want to do a question and answer. I don't know what it would be in an A session with y'all. I have a moderator taking care of my comments and stuff. So any bad comments or negative comments, you're gonna be reported and deleted right away. So I've never done a live on YouTube before, so I'm trying to get all the things right here. Okay. Anyway, so my question and answers. How come my stuff isn't popping up? I can't see if people are asking. If I can't see, then I can't do it. I did that already. Oh, okay, sorry. Like I said, I'm new. So, hi, MNF Momify. That's how you say it. Just hang out with me. Okay, so I'm just here to kind of talk about if you guys have questions about anything. I guess if you have questions about spirit, if you have questions, cases I've worked on. I know that someone asked me if I worked with the police. There was a certain situations that I worked on the Beverly Jose case when I was working with American Crime Cast. It's now called Out of the Shadows. I don't know what it would come up on now, but we were working indirectly with the police and the information I got, and they had a detective come on the show talking about the information I got, and they were it was actually who they were looking at. So there was stuff about I couldn't have known that only the guy that I was talking to, I guess he was the prosecutor, that knew. So he was kind of blown away. I used to for a long time. I worked a lot of hours on it. So that's what I did on that. And I have solved one indirectly. Didn't work with police, worked with family. That's my journey with Cassie. And I think I would have a lot more going on and being solved if people would take a slave from us and whatnot. And I'm sorry if it is garbled a little bit, but I have satellite and my internet's been kind of all over the place, so that's what I'm running off of. So I haven't planned on doing readings. Like I said, if anything comes, we can do that. This is just supposed to be I guess if there's a specific question you want answered, see what comes through. So I appreciate you guys coming on, but you know, we can ask questions on, I don't know, questions you have about the Molly case and certain stuff that I've gotten. We can talk about, I really don't want to talk about Delphi because I'm kind of done with that. Not working on that case anymore for, you know, reasons that, you know, when you start getting close, the dark starts messing with you. And I went through a lot of crap in the last few months. So really don't want to work on that at all. So, my son is being the moderator. He's like super excited about it. He's like, Mom, when are we going to do this? When are we going to do this? So it's my first time being on here because the last time I tried to do it, I tried to get on and talk about Delphi. I had a lot of negative comments and people were saying they're outside my house and stuff. So it wasn't really good at all. Molly is 20, I believe. She's 20. And I was working with someone on it last night. And we were talking about this other app that she has. Oh my God. We knew this was going to happen. For a second. Anyways, this other app that she has a lot of stuff on there about how she's not happy, how it's okay to be with other guys. There's one picture, she looks I wish I could share pictures with you. I would show you guys. She looks incredibly, you know how like when a woman is glowing and they're pregnant and they start kind of looking older? That's how she looks in that picture. The other picture, she looks, you know, like a little kid. But this picture, and this was taken July 1st, and she just looks like she's glowing and she's matured and stuff. It's kind of crazy. So that was interesting. I saw that picture last night, but she had some, I don't know, that I can't remember the name of that app, but it's a lot of adult stuff that was on there. I think that she was to a lot more, you know, I do think she was into like partying and stuff like that because I was shown that. I do think that it's a possibility. I mean, she's 20 years old, college age, that's what they do. I mean, you know, you're learning and kind of feeling your way around. So I do feel like she was into that. I do think she was unhappy with Dalton, honestly, because, and I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but from what I've seen on that other app, it did kind of, that's the feel I got from it on the things she was saying. Let's see.
Got questions coming in.
I know. Sorry. If he's gonna have love in his life.
If you do see into his life.
Yeah, well, the reason why I thought she was pregnant is because that dream was very vivid and the baby out was obviously hers. And the dream or the vision to be holding signifies a boy, and in the dream it was a boy that I had uncovered. That's what she was trying to tell me, and she has come behind me and say that she was embarrassed because I don't know, feels somehow responsible, I guess. I do think that there is speculation that they were having problems. And I wish I could, I can't get on my messages right now for Facebook, or I would tell you what the name of that app is. But she does post a lot of stuff about being unhappy, and it's okay to date other guys, and you don't have to be with just one guy, and all kinds of stuff like that. So, I mean, if you're happy, you're not posting things in that manner. There was some also really adult things that were being said on there. So, Eli, I can only do one thing at a time. Thank you very much. Okay, so Shannon, have you? I see there. Okay, for you, Shannon, they're showing me lots of rocks, and I feel like it's been kind of a rocky time for you. You know, spirit can often be symbolic, but then they show me like up and down kind of hills. Like sometimes it gets good, and then it changes, and it kind of goes downhill a little bit. I feel like the road is gonna kind of straighten out for you. I feel like there's some newness coming in. They just say, I hear like lots of newness, not lots of newness. And you have a female guide that's speaking because it's a female voice that I'm hearing. So I do feel like there's good coming. Time frame can always be, you know, can change a little bit, but it is, I do feel like things are going to kind of change for you and shift.
Hold on, I'm watching.
Where did Kevin's thing go?
Any love? See it.
Kevin, I honestly do feel this time right now is about you. It's about you loving yourself. It's about you doing what you love. It's about when we're single, it's a time for us, and I feel like that's good for now. I do feel like you have a potential somebody coming in next year. Beautiful girl. So focus on you, do you, and as we do that, we bring soulmate energy in.
Jackie asking.
Let's see. How about the brother-in-law? The brother-in-law, I'm really sure about. I know. I'm now realizing that his wife is blonde, so I'm wondering if she had problems with her. I know. Hang on a second. I can only do one thing at a time. So just bear with me, I'm getting to him. The brother sure about, I don't, as far as if he matches the description or not, I'm not sure. I mean, it could, I heard it is, I mean, I'm wondering, you know what I mean? And it's not uncommon for someone to drive a really long way, but at the same time, it feels kind of an obsession thing. Like, I feel like she grabbed, like, she was somewhere, someone called her outside, she grabbed her phone to go, because I don't know if maybe she felt like she's coming right back, but obviously she took her phone because she felt like she needed it, and like she was gonna go somewhere. And maybe they coaxed her out with a party, I'm not sure, but she knew someone, and I feel like she left willingly. She just wasn't expecting what happened. But she was coaxed out of the house some way, is what I kept feeling. And Shannon, no, I don't feel it's anything with your relationship. You and your husband are pretty good. She does. Well, the tattoo that I saw was okay. I think it's a male that has the tattoo, and I'm just not sure, like, if it's their way of just showing me the flames or there's actually flames on that tattoo. But you know how, like, people have those arm tattoo around your arm? Jackie. But I don't know if it's just a part of a tattoo or a full tattoo. So it was just like I was showing flames, like, drawn out in ink, like they would do a tattoo. So that's why I thought maybe that was possible. And it's no problem for supporting. The job. Let's see. Having a rough time. Do you see my husband getting a job? I do see him getting a job within the next few months. I don't know what he does with his hands or something. There's something that now I'm wondering if I'm picking up from Molly's case.
Just question and answer.
It's not construction. It feels like it's somehow. I don't know. It feels like it's with a company. Man, question and answers, not readings, but that's okay. I'm trying. Let's see.
Yeah.
And died in December. Is she at peace? I usually work off of pictures, but, and it's no problem, Shannon. Sorry if I pause, it's because I'm information, because there's so much going on, or, you know, when there's a lot of people, that means a lot of energy. So I'm just trying to swim my way through it, I guess.
The great waiting is what the question is. I think.
Shut up. Okay. So open minds. I don't know where this comes in at, but I keep seeing hearts. I don't know if you're in a relationship, if you are or not, but if you're in a relationship, it feels like it's going to be getting better. If you're not, then I feel like one's coming that way, because hearts usually signify love for me. So that's something coming. Show me like uphill, like you're going to be making it uphill. So
mine is in a relationship, I think you just said.
Okay, so that means,
I think, I'm not 100%.
And Momify, I'm sorry. Like I said,
we're gonna get a.
Yeah, we're gonna get a microphone as soon as we start making money.
I told you not to say that on camera.
My son's like, yeah, don't say that. But my internet is shoddy because it's satellite. So out here we don't have much to choose from. Okay, so open minds, was that yes for you're in a relationship? I believe that's what it meant. But I see hearts around you, so I don't know if it might, I don't know. It feels like it might be taking, is it just a relationship or are you married? Because I'm wondering if the relationship is going to get a little bit further.
So yes, he is in a relationship.
Because I see hearts. Like, I just see hearts. So it feels like, honestly, for you, if they're showing me hearts. So I'm wondering if in the future I'll go a little bit further for you. I don't want to.
Shannon.
I'd have to get more into that. I would need a name, or I would go off a picture and try to see if I can see. I'm pretty sure she is, because usually they are, you know.
I don't know who Perfect Blade is, but it sounds like an internet troll.
What? Wait.
I hope it's a troll. I really want to pay.
It's what time is it? 6:20. So I have a reading at 7. I'll have to go before 7. Let's see. Keep up, sorry. Thing about my daughter, and if you keep doing stuff like this. Yes.
I got it.
Okay, open minds. I'm just wondering, you know what I mean? If it's gonna take a little, it looks like it's gonna maybe go to a next level or something. Yeah, I wasn't thinking she was passion, and I feel like she's got a little bit of a tough road to hoe, is the words I'm hearing. You know, when people are young, they kind of don't have their stuff together. It comes in a little bit later to learn. So I feel like she's just going through a lot of lessons right now, and a lot of.
Is that a record for you?
I'm hearing
13.
You know, I'm hearing turmoil, but I think it's like inside, and I feel like in the future she's gonna be okay. But you're just gonna have to kind of help her along the path if you can. Just remember that all of our kids that are born have their own blueprints and their own life to live. So, you know, she's still got to live her life, and you can't control what happens. You know what I mean? Like, you can be there for her, but she's going to go through what she's meant to. So that's what's, you know, I feel like she's just kind of going through a time that we've all kind of gone through right now, but I feel like eventually she's going to get her stuff together. This turned into from question and answer, it turned into a reading show. Okay. Let's see. I married my ex-contact me in my life. So Texas gal, oh. I always get questions about exes, and I always say exes are exes for a reason. There's lots of wiggle in relationships. Relationships are always there to teach us, and when the energy shifts or what the lesson is over, then we move on. It's just that simple. Sometimes they're meant to come back when we both changed. That does sometimes happen, but for the most part, it's usually good when the ex. I feel like you just need to and not looking back. Yeah, Kevin, I feel like she's got dark hair. I see like dark long hair and brown eyes, and it's possible olive skin, so it looks like she might be kind of an ethnic person. The darker ethnicity, how do you say it? Ethnicity, what he said. So I feel like it's gonna be, I don't know if it's Spanish, Latin. I'm hearing Latin. So because I see long dark hair. This makes a lot of sense. Everyone should share this. Get the word out. She's going to end up filling up her private reading. I feel like she knows what she's doing. Thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that. Can you like comments on here? Like, on Facebook?
I just said thanks for being so positive.
Okay. Well, Shannon, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Open Minds, I appreciate that as well. I want to go back. Okay. I keep getting a car wreck, and I don't know where it belongs. I don't know if it's your friend Open Minds or not, but I
will be posted afterwards, right?
Posted. So does car accident make any sense for anybody? Okay, then it's not yours. There's somebody who had a car accident and passed, or they've been in a car accident, because I keep getting reference to a car accident. Fits. It does feel like a female though. And just in the front. Okay, Shannon, is she still alive, or did she pass? She passed, huh? Okay. But, okay, so I could be picking up girl because it's your daughter's friend, understand? Sometimes it works like that. So then the message would be for her. He says hi. Moderator.
Don't start being annoying. I have to do things right now, okay?
I think the reason why I was getting girl is because it's your daughter's friend, but the car was smushed in the front. I don't know if it was. Okay, Open Minds. Then it's not you. I was just trying to see where it fit, because it was very strong, and they just kept showing me a car accident over and over, and I was trying to, so that makes sense. And my head is hurting, so I don't know if his head was hit at the time, but
her.
No, it's her daughter's friend.
Oh, that's a boy. I thought you were talking about Open Minds.
No. So this is talking about.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Was he known to wear like striped shirts or something? I don't really like striped shirts. Like maybe he dressed up. He used to like dress up nice or something like that. And I don't know if it was his fault or another person's fault. But I keep hearing like, I'm sorry. Maybe he wasn't paying attention or something. But he wants to stop that for being such a good friend to him. I feel like she was there in some dark moments of his life. I'm hoping that message, she probably knows a little bit, but I kept seeing this striped shirt and like jeans and like night. That's what he wore, or he liked to dress nice or look nice, and like he was weird about that. I don't know.
It was fun.
Like almost like OCD a little bit about how he looked.
Let's see, the 13 people watching are.
So,
Lord Christopher.
as far as this, he keeps going back to the car accident. I'm trying to figure out, trying to show me. Because the weird thing is, I just see the fish, but I don't see another car involved. So I don't know if maybe, I'm not really sure what he hit to make it go. I don't know if he drank, but or if another person involved did, but or if there was a party or something he was at. There's something in reference to he's pouring back one. So yeah, okay, so it was only his car. That's why I'm only seeing his. He ran and feel like he wasn't paying attention, but I'm just wondering if maybe Do you know if he was drinking or had been to a party that night? Because that's he keeps showing me like he's drinking a beer, but I don't know if it was that night. Okay. For some reason he's showing me like hanging from his rear view it's almost like what are those things called? Oh, what are those things called? Okay, Catholics have them. But rosary beads, okay? It's almost like rosary beads, but there's a cross hanging across from it. So, like a cross, and it's hanging from the rear view. So signify that someone has this, or this was hanging from his rear view, or he was kind of a, you know, that was his belief. I don't know. Usually when I get a cross, it's either someone's got that or not. I don't know if she knows if that was hanging from his rear view or not, because he keeps referencing something to hanging from his rear view. And then that's what he shows me. So, okay. I'm wondering if I have two people coming in. I hate when they do that. I mean, it happens. Like, I'll get multiple things coming in, multiple people and information
open minds
coming in at once. I know, and I have to decipher it. And so if it's making sense, it's making sense.
Open minds
So I don't know what it is about your
Also, Kevin Langford has a question. And question, right?
Yes, I've talked to Toby. I actually talked to him 3 hours last night. 3 hours last night. So let's speak to him. All right. So back to this guy, because he's chatty, and he's kind of talking with his hands a lot. He's got lots of
I had a question and he never answered it.
And I'll come back to you. I can only do one thing at once, so just be patient with me. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Look at he's all the way up here.
I gotta do the spirit. This is about the spirit that's coming through. No one's. I can't tell a spirit to back up. Does that make sense, Shannon? Like his personality keeps jumping up and down and just having all this flipping energy, and he's like, "Oh my God, so beautiful over here." Sorry, but this is how he's talking, and he's like, "You guys wouldn't believe it. Like, there's everything you see or hope," and he's just on and on and on, super hyper. I don't know if he had ADHD. Maybe it was even nobody even knew he had it or not. He did. Maybe it might have just feel like he was. You know what? Yeah, but I feel like you know what? He's excited to be on the other side. Okay, but it feels like there's family members that. His passing, I feel like a mother figure. Shannon, his mom has had a really hard time with his passing, and oh man, he's making my head hurt really bad.
You got Letty and
on this side. And I appreciate it. Glad I don't have any trolls yet. I think that's kick them out. So. Shannon, do you know if his mom, I mean, I'm sure she is, because all moms do, saying like he's worried about her? Okay. There's a mother figure that he's worried about. It would be anybody that was like a mother. So that's his messages. He said he just wanted to say not to Shannon. She just contacted me. Okay, I'll take care of it. But he says she's worried. He's worried about her. Know that he's with her. I feel like he sits with her a lot and he puts his arm around her and he's like, "It's okay, Mom, it's okay." And she just needs to know, she just needs to know that he's all right. And he is. He's absolutely fine. Feel anything. So it's absolutely, she's absolutely okay. She needs to, I feel like he sends feathers. He says things that are all the time to that he's okay. And so he whispers in her ear too, and he gives her kisses on the cheek. I feel like butterflies is what?
You had a question you never answered.
I answered one question from him, but also like transformation. So I appreciate it, Shannon. Yes, let her know, and tell your daughter that he sends his love. And I'm getting like heart with his fingers. You know how you put together and you make a heart. He's showing me that. So he goes like this. I don't know if that's something he did, but he, he loves her, and I feel like
he's putting a C on his heart.
Huh? A heart. I can't make it because I'm holding. You know what I mean? And he's like, he's making with his hands. The My Feelings challenge. Yeah, what they do on that.
In My Feelings.
In My Feelings challenge. You know the song, dance, and they make the heart.
Outside of the car.
Me of outside weird. So that's what he's showing me for. Okay. Let's see here. Pull down this thing to see your guys' stuff. My helpful thing. Just drain mentally. Can you? I'm not there. Sometimes I get medical. Not always. I feel like I'm sure you're drained mentally. You know, some people that's part of the challenge. You guys are medical into tell her what's wrong with her then?
What is it?
She just says that she's mentally drained because she's been sick her whole life. Things.
I don't know.
Was it always like that, or did it start just like 10 years? I don't know, maybe around 10 years ago.
Who are you talking to right now?
Letty.
Okay.
They keep showing me like the blood running through your veins. I don't know what to do with anything, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's a blood disorder or it's a
blood clot.
It's something. Maybe there's something in your blood that's a virus or something. I don't know. It's
maybe not enough
the way
blood
that
cells.
the way that they show it to me is just blood running through your body. So it's something to do with you need a healer. I feel like you need a spiritual healer because there might be some stuff that needs to be healed there. I do this from your past life, and there's because we have like imprints that we keep when we come back to this place, when we come back to Earth, and so sometimes our illness connected to our past lives. But I feel like you need to get. I feel like you need a spiritual healer, someone that can really heal you. And then I'm sure, but they're really hard to find.
Who are you talking to? Talking to Letty?
Yeah.
Not the street.
Oh, did Letty leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sucks. She didn't
It's
get my
only-
message. No, I have 11.
It says
Our participants. Okay, so where did I miss something? I missed something up here. Oh, I saw something about Shannon. There we go. Karen, are you still here? Shannon's a good friend of mine. I was big to it. Yes, I'm very aware of situation. And I do feel like they're in heaven and they're all okay. I don't feel like they're like stuck or anything like that. Doesn't feel like that at all. Feels like they're all right. He is very abusive and he's just a psychopath, plain and simple. I mean, it's part of a karmic thing, I think, but he's just a psychopath. I feel like her in another life and his kids. He's kind of a dark, you know what I mean? I was going to ask you, Letty, if you had fibromyalgia. That's what I was kind of thinking. So, all right. So close to 10 years. Timelines. Have fibromyalgia. To ask you also something in your blood, and I don't know what they're trying to say as far as that's concerned. Maybe just or check something in your, you know what I mean, take a blood test and check it. Ask you about fibromyalgia, but I mean, it's such a common thing now, you know. Well, fibromyalgia does lots of achiness and stuff, your knees and all that. So I feel like you might have a little bit of arthritis with it as well. I've seen the post, and it was even on the psychic group that I'm a part of. And I do feel like he was a monster to her. I feel like she tried to get away, and that's one reason that this all happened. I feel like that there was a karmic thing here. This isn't the first time he's done this to her in this life. He's just a very dark being. He's awful. He's absolutely awful. The situation is horrible. I really feel for her, and for, you know, it's really sad. I mean, to take a child's life, how sick and evil do you have to be? So almost like demonic, you know what I mean? He might be possessed. I know a lot of people think that's weird, but it happens. They can take over our bodies and make us do crazy things, but it can happen. I've seen it firsthand. So, but she is at peace. She's fine. I'm finally free. I've escaped. It might not be the way that I wanted, but me and my children are okay now. So they've made it to the other side. There's a grandmother that I know definitely met them there, and I see angels all around. So they're definitely okay. And they're actually happy to be away from that monster. You know what I mean? They're happy to be away from him. Even though it's not the way that she planned, it's like, I'm finally at peace. I can finally relax. I'm finally away from him this time around. As sad as it is, the other side is not bad. You know, death, a lot of people think it's a bad thing. It's just because we think of death as final. You know what I mean? And it's really not. It feels like, you know, it's just a transformation to spirit. It's a lot better over there than it is here. So I can tell you that they are okay, honestly. I kept seeing, I don't know if you know how they were their last night when I was looking at the case, I kept seeing a gun. So I don't know if that's how they were all killed or not, but I kept seeing a gun involved and lots of gruesomeness. So, and then I know they were looking for a body, and I kept seeing desert area, but my friend said that there's lots of sand looking place around there. I know it's not the death found them and everything, but I feel like with her, she was very scared. Like if she told anybody, he was gonna kill her babies and then her. He threatened her with that. That's why I feel like she didn't reach out. Were they all strangled though? I mean, I feel like she was, because that came through too. It was more than one thing. But were the kids? That's what I'm wondering. If the kids' lives were taken a different way, because see, strangulation is really, I can see that he would have strangled her. But when it came to the kids, I think he had a harder time that way, you know, so that's why I saw a gun in connection to that. It reminded me of a case where there was a guy who did use a gun and kill. Okay, I don't know where the gun fits then. Maybe he threatened her with it or something. There's definitely, maybe he had one. I don't know, but I kept seeing it. So, I can't explain sometimes. Maybe, you know, I don't know. With the fibromyalgia, I was going to tell you, you need to take, have you taken magnesium? I feel like magnesium would help you a lot with the magnesium. And cherries. Oh, cherries is really good for the pain as well. So, cherry juice or cherries or anything like that. I actually feel like I'm hearing kids. I don't know if he made her watch as part of it being do we know if at any time she was tied? Because it's almost like I see. Okay, I'm trying to see how I can explain this. It's almost like I see her sitting in a chair and her hands are behind her back. She goes in the room and she can hear the screaming. And so I don't know if that's what happened or not. She shows me, like, she makes me feel he dives first to make, you know what I mean? That's taking me away before he ends her life. So, yeah, somebody else was saying strangle too, and I was like, well, I don't know why I see a gun. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe she came home and he used the gun to, because I mean, anybody's afraid of a gun. Somehow there's one involved, whether it's, I mean, he could have controlled them. I don't know why I get what I get, but there's one thing I do have to say about when lives are taken, okay, and it's brutal. A lot of the times their body or their soul for the initial pain, so she was already out of her body. Her kids were already, they didn't feel it in that way. Their body did, but not their spirit. Like, I don't feel like, you know what I mean? She already knew it because he threatened her multiple times. And so she already knew it was coming, and my chest is hurting, and I don't know why. It could possibly be because she struggled for breath. But, yeah, no, I heard that. And I was wondering if the place that he put him had a lot of sand, because I kept seeing, like, this desert area. But then again, I don't know if that means, because I know he was like, he went overseas or something.
Wants to know if Sean suffered in pain.
Train of thought, but
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't know if it's because maybe he went. I don't know if you know if he went and he was like, he also told that there was desert areas around, you know, around that area, so that might be why. if that ground like had sand. I feel like he knew he was gonna get caught anyway. The thing is weird that he confessed is what, but he didn't do a very good job of hiding them. Okay, so that's in the sandy area. Before I found out that he confessed and was gonna tell him where they were, I would help and see if I could find out where put seeing a sandy were, and I don't know why I kept seeing it, but now they were in that area like that. So you're welcome, Shannon. Not a problem. If I don't recognize your name, I'm sorry. I got a lot of friend requests lately. I just feel like she was in a living hell. Like, she's telling me, and I've been there, I know how it feels. But she's telling me, I'm hearing I was in a living hell. And she's showing me she's blonde and beautiful, right? Like, it's such a tragedy, especially for the children. Okay, Shannon, I remember now. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. Let's not zoom in. Hold on. How do I? There we go. I got it. Yeah, I went lost for a minute, like I said. He's all over. I feel like he's got this very, very dark, evil concept. Oh, fuck! I keep doing that. Sorry, guys. I don't want to zoom up on my face. Cheating. Either women. I don't know if strip clubs. I keep seeing strip clubs and naked ladies dancing. I know, but I know, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's what they're showing me. Hi. Thank you for joining. So cool. I don't know. I tried to do live before and I had nothing but trolls, so I thought I'd try it again. But so far, so good.
It's funny when someone thinks you're cool.
Hmm?
When someone thinks you're cool.
Yes. It is. I'm starving. Yeah, it's 6:53. I'm gonna have to go pretty soon, guys. Poor thing. I owe her from like a month ago when I was going through everything.
Is she in the live?
Yes, Karen, subscribe. And if you want more of a reading on her, when there's not so much like going on, I can get more details if you want. Usually when, there's only one person, it's one-on-one, it's not so hectic and they're not like all screaming at me, then it's a lot easier to pick up. So if you want to find me on Facebook and message me that way, we can try to get more information if you'd like a reading from her and her kids. I'm pretty sure she'll be the one speaking out the most, but definitely find me on Facebook. People do drugs, understand, as they bring on dark entities. But I do feel like he's done this in another life, so I don't feel like it's the first time. But I wanted to say something. Oh, you guys, if you have, it's on Amazon. It's paperback. You could get paperback or Kindle, and it's called RN, a Twin Flame Story. And it's kind of my story my husband's story. He
My
told me to write it. He said, tell it like it did. Lots of people have said that they loved it, so it's out, you know, in case you guys want to check it out. It's only 130 something pages, but yeah, they can, Shannon, they can come back and repeat their bad behaviors if they don't learn from them. If they don't learn from them, they definitely can. Decide to do that again, then they just do it again, you know? So I appreciate all you guys being so nice and so cool. And I know, like I tried to explain, I have satellite, so it's shitty service, and I'm sorry if I keep going in and out. But I mean, we're limited on what we'll. I want to thank you guys for liking and subscribing and sharing and doing all that. I would love to connect to Shannon more. That case has been popping all up around me. I think I'm supposed to. So I might, if you want to, Karen, if it's okay, I can definitely do an auto write on it. And if you want, if not, we can keep it private. Whatever you know. So I appreciate all you guys for being so supportive, so loving. Just, you guys have been great tonight, and I really enjoyed myself, and it's been a lot of fun. So I appreciate you guys. And like I said, if I'm kind of all over the place sometimes, it's because I got a lot coming at me at once, and it's not what I'm used to one-on-one. But I'm learning. I'm getting better at that. So anyways, yep. I appreciate you guys. They said, good job, buddy. Thank you. Yep, he's my new moderator. So appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Eli, how do you get out of here? Do I just X out?